chaotic evil.
True.
All right, well, here we go. 5 minutes on the clock at Urban Central as Josette and Oxygen try to play their way into the playoffs and into the major. Astral to take over for OXG. They've got to get out of their own zone. Arju is up. Right place, right time, and the Fennec delivers.
So this is something that they do a lot of on the side of Galaxy Racers, formerly Monkeys, is that they love sitting somebody up front, just in front of the net, get the ball to me. Typically, it's EXO downfield that's kind of doing that on more stretched out plays where they're trying to clear down the field to him. But there's almost somebody in that position all the time. Nobody gets the read there. Farah tries to get one in, and EXO going to knock it away. But I do expect to see more shot chances like the one we just saw from RG when they scored.
Arju this time keeping the ball out of his own net. Josette could not center. Another good clear by Galaxy Racer as they work their way downfield against Oxygen, trying to make them sweat just a little bit more throughout this fall split. And they're off to a great start. 2-0 as EXO adds to the tally.
Once again, not really out there for the pass, but somebody is always in front of net in that midpoint. There's always someone there from them. You've got to watch out for it, whether it's them passing to it or you clearing into them. That's going to be a bad spot for Oxygen Esports to try and send the ball.
Galaxy Racer, no stranger to scoring. Only BDS, Guild, and Top Floats have scored more goals per game than this squad so far today. They're a team that is always right up there near the top offensively. Here's Josette trying to get around Arju. He could not.
Ooh.
Astral shot bouncing in, saved away by EXO. Pressure on though. Now from Oxygen. Josette's got to get to this instead. He stays back and plays that off of Maintain. And that little hesitation almost led to a goal.
Great diving effort there to get that one out by EXO. RG going to pop one up in the mid, and now the pressure starting to come from the side of Galaxy Racer as they start to push down the field here, trying to maintain possession. A little bit of a double commit. EXO going to take Arju out of play multiple times, dribbles him down the sidewall. Can they get back into the play? He can. Arju ends up recovering and able to get this one in the corner. Next attack by Josette, and they're going to clear it out, but a bit of confusion there on that rotation back. Double commit. They're going to want to clean that up.
Galaxy Racer, they are not out of the woods by any means. They have already faced 7 shots in this game from a team that averages 10. We still got over half of a game to go. 2 goals may not be enough. They're going to have to break through eventually. Astral trying to start a counterattack or at least slow down Galaxy Racer. At least relieve a little bit of pressure and let them get on the offensive end. They have not had many quality looks at the net. They've been going for quantity, perhaps over quality. Maintain almost dropped one in. He was contending up top with a defender. Now here comes Oxygen. Farah just let that one get away, and Arju picked his pocket clean.
EXO just going to bomb one downfield, looking to connect to Arju. Arju cannot get there. That one, open net. I think Arju thought the defender was going to catch it, so he tried to stay high to see if he could challenge that ball. Great idea, but it only works if that player connects.
Possession so important in a matchup like this because, again, you're dealing with a team in Oxygen that relies on having so much pressure and just breaking you down over time.
Yeah.
Good bump in the net on Josette, and he can't adjust. And Arju scores. I think it was EXO that opened things. No, it was Maintain that got a big chunk of Josette in the net.
Yeah, he opens up a big play there for Arju. And again, with this lead, one of the things that's got to be kind of aggravating is as many shots as they are taking. Again, Oxygen's not getting quality shots. It's not anything too threatening other than that one that EXO kind of had to dive back for. And right now with this lead and this amount of time on the clock, we've been watching them just kind of body the ball downfield and then look for plays, open net. They're going to find another one. But they're content with just bombing it down the field. But at this point, defense just falling apart on the side of Oxygen.
What a goal steal. Are you kidding me?
It was his the whole way through. What do you mean?
What?
I mean, it was clearly his ball.
Yeah, you are the worst teammate. Absolutely the worst. Great pass.
You got to
Matane.
finish, man. You got to finish. You can't let that ball come back out.
Right, yeah. Goal secured. Why not? 4-0. I mean, right now, we're having a laugh. Galaxy Racer's got to be having a laugh. Oxygen, no laughing matter for them at all. They are getting housed here in game one.
Man.
They're going to get one back here with 1:04, but too little too late as the damage has been done.
The replay starts at the wrong point there. Matane just bodied Arju, like threw him out of the way to get that ball. And then Arju gets thrown so far, he can't rotate back to then get it. Arju's been getting bullied by his own team throughout this series. Gets dribbled down the wall by Ixo, and now Matane is literally bodying him out of the way of the ball to try and take shots from him.
Must be nice to not be the team that has your major existence at stake in this match. Having a 4-0 lead certainly helps. Make it 5-1 as Arju notches a hat trick in game one.
You know, he gets bullied, but he's also the one to put all the points on the board. So maybe that's what it is. They're just tired of him showing them up.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I like to create.
There's no rhymer. Well, hello, Astral. Almost getting one to go. Farah, nope, denied. Now they're just fighting over saves. They're stealing each other's goals. They're jumping in front of each other for saves. Like, this is...
They've hit the point of not caring at the moment.
Yeah,
they're
this
just
is where
kind
you'd
of
love to be right now, right?
This is like... The play right now is literally like they're just in a ranked match, standard ranked match, and they're just up points and they don't care. The system, for some reason, paired them against somebody 800 under, like 800 MMR under them, so they're just messing around. They don't care. 800 is a bit of an exaggeration, but...
Well, we're getting word that Ixo is... well, we're being told Ixo DC'd.
But now he's
back. No, all right. I mean, whatever. You're up 5-2. Doesn't matter.
I do like the call, though. Ixo DC'd. Please wait for next game. Like, don't end this. Don't pause this. Just let it go. Yeah. We'll get him back in a minute. Ixo's not that important.
Yeah, pretty sure we can hold a 3-goal lead in 10 seconds. They do. Galaxy Racer absolutely destroys Oxygen in game one. And that is a real bad sign for Oxygen, who, I mean, right now, they're okay, especially with Liquid losing earlier in this round. That's one less team that can come up and catch them, but still got to contend with name seekers. Actually, there's probably an update that might render that statement completely moot. Yeah, name seekers are out, so actually, there's a good chance. There's a good chance Oxygen is fine. But we'll continue on with this match anyways. They still got to make the playoffs just to, you know, feel good about themselves in this
live update. 16 major teams are now locked as both Nameseekers and Liquid are eliminated.
There you go.
So
perfect.
The
big thanks to
major implications
big thanks
are
to
gone
John,
now.
AKA Always. Yeah, one of our mods, one of our admins behind the scenes has been giving us live standings throughout the day. Man is an encyclopedia of knowledge. Absolutely love him. Yes, all 16 are confirmed. Now we just got to put teams in the playoffs, especially with this match here. Galaxy Racer one step closer. Astral's got other plans.
That's a good start. That's something Oxygen needs here. They started off at 4-0 before they finally put a point on the board in the first round. Game number 2, they're opening it up very early, 5 seconds in. Get that wind in your sails, get the momentum going. Now you got to start maintaining it. You need to at least get to that second goal before you slow things down. Keep the pressure up. Make sure you get that security goal so that you can play freely.
This challenge will find Arju, and he can do a lot of danger up there. Still got this one through, but Josette clears this away only as far as Ixo. Galaxy Racer looking to tie up this game and try to maintain control in this series. Try and make it kind of quick and painless. Knock Oxygen into the 5th round. This will drop down, though, for Farah. That's even better by Arju as he moves very quickly towards this. And a good touch by Josette, completely disrupting Galaxy Racer. And Oxygen fend off the attack, may get one of their own, but Farah never got a pass off.
Astral going to try and bring this one out. Makes a creative touch. Looks like he was trying to catch a flip reset. Couldn't get it, but he does maintain possession, control of that ball all the way through, and is able to get a soft touch here right at the end, up and over the defense. Beautiful play from Astral as he opens this one up. First 2 goals of the series. Gets it done in a minute for Oxygen in this one.
And we do indeed have a series on our hands here, unless Galaxy Racer can turn this one around, but they're experiencing exactly what they just dished out to Oxygen in the previous game. Matane having a tough time getting downfield, but he did hit Ixo. Astral in a tough spot, can't get there, and Matane has Galaxy on the board.
Oxygen started feeling themselves a little too much, stayed too far forward. Astral's forced in a position where he has to try to go for that off the ceiling, in and through kind of save. Cannot make it in time. And that security goal wiped away. So only up 1 now is Oxygen as we approach 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation.
This will be Astral going up top, looking to get that goal right back. Matane having a tough time getting this off the back wall, but does so. These 2 teams continue to trade blows back and forth. Astral playing volleyball with Arju. Good ball through deep into the corner. Matane is up. Josette just got up ahead of him. What can Ixo do? He's got Arju, but he's met by Josette. What an excellent defender Josette has been throughout his career. You know, when he first burst onto the scene, everybody thought that's all he could do, is play defense, because he was, frankly, part of an absolutely terrible team that had to play defense all the time. But he has emerged as a very much a dual threat, has been great on the offensive end. Hasn't shown it yet in this series, but the best is yet to come for him for sure, as his team has to defend here. Ixo throwing one off the back wall, but nothing doing there.
Ooh, net. Ooh, Arju gets there. I was about to call that it was in, and then realized Arju was going to be able to get a piece of that. Ends up making the save. Boomer back downfield. And we're starting to see a bit of the play here that the Galaxy Racer was using in Game 1, where they're a bit more comfortable banging it down the field. They're just not quite fast enough, though. The speed of Oxygen has come up to meet them, and it's causing them issues. They're trying to use the same style of play, and they're going to have to change something up.
Well, Astral bumped into Ixo, but it did not open an opportunity. Instead, it sprung him downfield a little bit. Oh, that's a good ball out, but nobody there. And, well, how good is a pass if nobody's on the other end to receive it? Just the timing not working out for Galaxy Racer. This might work out, though, just barely missing Ixo. And Arju has to go all the way back by himself to try and slow down Oxygen.
Ixo gonna get a little soft touch. He wanted a bit more of a flick there. Couldn't keep control over it. And Oxygen really kind of maintaining the possession game here in Game 2. In Game 1, they got into this back and forth kind of volleyball, boom it downfield style match against Galaxy Racer. This time they've been trying to maintain possession of the ball as they come down the field, and it's allowing them to have a lot more time and basically eat the clock.
Oh, Farah, what a blast as he goes right by the only defender. Beautiful play from Oxygen.
Astral up all the time in the world. Nobody around except for Arju. Arju now sees that there's 2 in the air coming for the ball. He has to try and get to it first because he doesn't know which one's going to touch it and just cannot get there in time.
That might make the task just a little too much for Galaxy Racer here in Game 2.
Definitely too much.
And if that didn't, then this did. Farah adds another.
Well, you know, if they get one more, they're basically going to reverse the stat line from last round. We might see a 5-1 going the way of Oxygen here, and we said we got a series on our hand. Game 3, that's going to be the one. That's going to be very interesting. I think whoever takes Game 3 most likely will take the series, as both teams have kind of figured each other out, and we need to see a big change in play style going into this next one.
It's something you had talked about with us earlier in the day, kind of off stream. We were talking about the individual games in a series, and you made the point. Game 3, more often than not, the absolute turning point. You get the first couple of games here where they are very, very different games. One a blowout win for Galaxy Racer, and now Oxygen, they have become the hammer, while Galaxy is the nail. There's 5 for Oxygen, 4 coming from Farah, 3 in this game coming from Farah. I mean, it's so bizarre seeing a series turn like this one has.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting watching this one go back and forth, and that's why I think Game 3 is going to be the interesting one, and we're going to see who can really take control. This has been okay at this speed. We can get past them. In Game 1, it was all going the way of Galaxy Racer. It's been a back and forth. Now it's okay, what didn't work in round 1? What did work in round 2? And how do we combine those two to find a way to take control here in Game 3? Because once you take control in Game 3, all the pressure gets pushed onto the other team as it goes to match point. And that's really, really that turning point. The first 10 minutes of play is figuring each other out. It's almost like round 1 and 2 when they go back and forth like this. Round 1 and 2 is the equivalent of a round 1 in like MMA or boxing, where it is a feeler. A lot of times we say round 1 here is feeler. This is a feeler still. This is not a settled score, as both teams kind of found they can get success offensively and maintain possession. Now what happens? What is the reaction of Galaxy Racer? I would say that the pressure is on Galaxy Racer coming into this one, but only slightly.
I don't believe, up to this point, either team had conceded 5 goals in a game, and now they both scored 5 on each other. Sure, that makes all the sense in the world. One of these is a playoff team, by the way. Maybe both of them are by the end of the day. Astral will start things off for Oxygen as we reach into the grab bag and figure out what we're going to get for Game 3. It wouldn't surprise me, Super, if we get 1-0 here.
Yeah, it really wouldn't surprise me. They need to figure out on each side is that when one team is aggressive, how do we hold down defense? That's something they got to figure out. But the first goal looking like it may go the way of Astral, but no, knocked away. I thought he was going to have a flip reset there for a moment. Doesn't get it.
Farah will try to start another counterattack for Oxygen. Astral thought about coming up, instead had to wait very patiently at midfield. Now Chaussette, it's just barely adjusted to get a piece of that ball. Shot on from Astral is saved by Matane.
Farah does make a great challenge there. It ends up pinching into the ceiling to keep it alive. Maintain possession here for Oxygen. A little bit of an opportunity here. Ixo going to slow play it, tries to float it over, and Astral is there, able to get that one. Possession going to stay with Galaxy Racer here for a few more moments at least.
I mean, Galaxy Racer was given absolutely nothing that last game. I think they finished with, what, 3 or 4 shots? At one point, they only had 2 very, very late in that game. It was such a stark contrast to what we had seen in Game 1, and you wonder if perhaps Oxygen had simply solved the puzzle. They got 2 shots right now. Arju looking for a third. No, Ixo could not get a redirect. Now Matane will come up, and he can't do anything. Chaussette won that challenge. Farah continues through. Chaussette for the lead. No, blocked away by Matane and Arju.
Astral with control this time. He's going to bring it out, and they're looking to try and... This is something that's different between the two, right? They try and keep the ball close almost every possession on Oxygen. They're trying to either make quick passes out like this, or they're maintaining possession, trying to bring it down, bring it through the corner, and set something up. That's a nice save there by Matane. On the other side, for the most part, of course, Matane's going to go for a carry as soon as I'm saying that they're not doing it. But they're going for a bit more kind of booming style shots throughout match 1. They weren't really controlled style plays. They were capitalizing on mistake and taking shots from here. Farah with another save. The defense may be what changed on Oxygen.
This is on as well. Far down and still saved by Farah and Astral. Are you kidding?
How many saves?
They still don't break through.
What is happening?
7 saves in just over half of a game.
I think 5 of those just occurred in the past 30 seconds.
Good grief. I mean, normally it's Oxygen that's putting all the shots on again. They come in averaging 10.
No, Ixo not like this.
It's an own goal.
Oh, this one opened up for Oxygen. via Ixo. Goes up, he tries. You can see him try and tilt off the ball when he realizes what's happening, that he's made a bad jump, and he just cannot twist or move enough. Not enough time to get out of the way of that one. Ends up punching it in. Arju looking to open this up to 2. Can't get it done. Oh, that's got to feel so bad. After all the work you did on the offensive end, to have all of those saves, have Oxygen just shut you down and strip away every opportunity you had, and then to own goal.
And Arju's just going to get back here to stop this and try to spring Galaxy downfield yet again. Astral going way up top. Farah's out of the play as Ixo went right into the net to take him out, but Arju has to recover very quickly at midfield. Oxygen was threatening to break out even shorthanded. Now they do. Jawset got this through, but nobody charging.
Farah in the midfield out to Astral, and they're getting there pretty quick to meet them in the air. They're not really letting Galaxy Racer have free possessions through the midfield. Astral really been a key, kind of integral part of that as he's been kind of controlling the midfield and the sidewalls. Oh, the demo from Matane gonna open it up as he takes out Jawset, and that ball is gonna bounce in.
So again, we had one team score 5 goals in each of the first 2 games, and then this is how these 2 goals have been scored. Sure, everything makes perfect sense in European Rocket League, but out of the final minute, no closer to determining a winner than we were when we came out of the break. Here's Ixo. Gonna need a little help downfield, not finding much, and Farah does not give up a rebound at all. That is a big booming clear. Astral's gonna intercept here. Jawset coming up after Farah's demo. Matane got bumped as well, and that bounces in!
Pain. Pain is the word to describe this right here. Ixo just misses that. Matane just gets ever so slightly bumped and off tilt as he jumped. It just kind of floated him to the left there a little bit, took him out of the play, and a second goal is going to go bouncing in. All 3 goals this game have been kind of interesting ones. Matane had that big play, but the 2 that have gone in for the side of Oxygen are going to be major pain points for Galaxy Racer.
If you've got a friend that you're trying to sell Rocket League to, like, hey, you should really watch the Esports. It's like top quality, high level stuff. Don't show them this game.
Game 1 and 2, you can show them. There was some fun stuff that happened. It was a fun back and forth, 5-1, 5-1. You can kind of see the teams are always in it. You're never out, but don't show them these goals.
We call those bacon goals. Absolutely love the end result, but Lord, don't ever show us how we got there ever again. 2-1 to Oxygen in Game 3, 2-1 in the series. After all of that, they are 1 win away from going on into the playoffs. After, again, they hadn't gotten into the second stage in either of the first 2 regionals.
Yeah, and after all of that, they're looking like they're gonna make playoffs here, and they've already locked in top 16. They're gonna get to go to the major. Really, I don't know that they thought they were ever in contention for that with the way Regional 1 and Regional 2 went. But with the way that the majors are going now, the majors being regional in EU and in A, opens it up to 16, and I do believe they take... Let me go back and check real quick while you open up this series, but I believe they are the 16th seed currently.
Yeah, right now they'd be tied with Triple Trouble on points at 160. Of course, if they win this series, they will skyrocket up the ladder as teams get knocked out of this regional. How about Ixo starting it off for Galaxy Racer? They are not going to wait patiently at all to get started in Game 4.
Astral, what a touch from Ixo. Ends up getting the touch off of Astral. I think he was originally going for the first ball. Astral thought he was offsetting it, but he put so much power, it ends up just falling right back into Ixo anyways, and he just bangs that one in. Open net-ish. Jawset tries to slow the play, tries to take out Ixo or get it over Ixo. Can't get it done.
Downfield goes Oxygen. They also will not be waiting patiently at all. Astral, quick turn to set up Chaussette. Oh, great job by Ixo, chasing Chaussette off that play and slowing down the entire attack from Oxygen.
He chased him up that play, and Astral ran out of boost. He had an opportunity with another one there. Astral almost gets that one in, catches just above the bar. And Arju is going to clear one out and allow Ixo to have an opportunity to bring this one in.
Big boom and clear. Farah still downfield, but he could not get the redirect. Doesn't mean the attack is dead. Now it is, as Ixo has that, forcing Chaussette back. Chaussette has been lurking around at midfield, and I like the play by Galaxy Racer trying to force him back, because if he's allowed to just kind of linger anywhere in the front half of the field, Oxygen becomes that much more dangerous. Arju just chucking one down the field. Astral intercepted. Who's going to take this? There's Farah and Chaussette. I think they tried to pinch that. It didn't quite work out. So Ixo's got a big boom and clear to try and start a counterattack for Galaxy Racer.
Oh, nice pass in. Yeah, finds Ixo, but defense is there. Chaussette gets in the way, knocks that one out.
Matei now out of the corner. Ixo still a little far back. Oh, he was gunning for Farah, missed him entirely. Now Astral. Got to contend with Arju. He's let that ball get away from him. Good stop, though, preventing the centering pass. Now Matane, far out, away from Farah, but still could not hit Ixo.
Big change in play styles here in this game 3. We were talking, or game 4 for the side of Galaxy Racers. They're trying to be a lot more physical. There's a lot more bumps, intentional demos, and attacks on players coming out. Arju going to slow this one way down. He was hoping to draw out Astral, but Ixo going to have an opportunity. He's got to sneak it under, and they open it up to 2-0, just under halfway through game 4.
Boy, that could have been disastrous. Ixo calling off Matane at the absolute last moment. They avoid the double commit, and then Ixo just slow plays his way through, had him geared up for a fastball, and he dropped the hook on him. Great stuff as Galaxy Racer right back in this series. If they can hold on for the next 2 minutes, very much easier said than done. Here comes Farah, and here comes Oxygen. Back on target, but Matane had it read the whole way.
Astral trying to keep this one alive here. Ixo going to be in the way, though. Knocks it out. RG going to send one downfield. Chaussette had started an early rotation back as he saw them losing possession. Makes it back to clear it out, and he's going to have possession here once again in their half. And just a booming clear. They're just trying to relieve pressure at this point. This kind of aggressive bump-style play has had them feeling off in their rotations. They haven't been as clean. Chaussette's been having to stay back quite a bit further. Matane going to take him out here once again, the one time that he does decide to fully push up. So again, the bump play, the demos, really breaking down Oxygen Esports.
You can see now Oxygen really trying to force the issue. A little bit of dump and chase strategy, trying to keep an extra man downfield so they can spring on a quick counterattack here. This will drop down in front. Chaussette does not have the resource to go after it, and he had to give up that corner boost as well to try and stop ball. So he's going to be in a tough spot here as Matane goes up. Ixo did not get around for a shot. That kind of bails out Chaussette. He's got to be looking for boost, and he's finally got some. Meanwhile, back with the play. Astral could not keep this going. Farah could. Matane's not going to clear the zone at all. Astral's shot is saved by Ixo.
That's another big change, too. That right there in that 5-1 game that went the side of Oxygen, Ixo was missing a lot of those touches. He also had a few whiffs through game 3. Ixo hasn't been making those types of misses. He's been winning challenges. He's been getting up for the ball early on his pre-jumps and making contact. So he's cleaned up a lot here in game 4. Shot on target. Arju, Ixo both come through. Arju going to be the one to knock it away.
Oxygen not panicking here, still trying to make a play happen, but they've only got 8 seconds left. Got to score here to give themselves a chance. And Ixo slams the door. And it looks like a shutout in game 4 to stay alive. Galaxy Racer forces game 5.
We got a series on our hands here, Stacks.
How many all week have we seen, especially on this stream, go to game 5? We had 4 out of 6 yesterday,
this
right?
Split. this split stacks. We get all the game 5s here on E-League. This one, I believe yesterday, yeah, we had 4 for 6. So how many did we have today? How many game 5s did we get? I'm interested now.
A few, right? Well, not a few. I think we had a couple. I mean, it has been crazy how evenly matched the teams have proved to be when a year ago, even, like you would look at a bracket and just look at team names and go, yeah, this team has no chance, that team has no chance. Like, okay, well, you're not Vitality, you're not, you're not Dignitas, you're not any of these top teams, you don't have a chance. All of a sudden, now the team of Metane, Arju, and Ixo is considered an equal to Astral, Chaussette, and Farah. We've come a long way in competitive Rocket League over the past couple of years and seen a lot of new faces pop up. This has been an absolute treat.
And even
Farah,
more so.
First shot on.
And even more so just recently in just this transition to the new kind of formatted play, it has made huge improvements. You've seen some of these teams that have come out, one like BDS obviously exploding here in this format, thriving, top blokes. You're seeing teams that would have been considered rival series, Astral doing it all though, from the pass off Chaussette to the ceiling. Sorry, actually coming off of Ixo. Shout out to Ixo on that one as Astral gonna swoop in, take it to the ceiling, pass it to himself, and finish it off. And
at a glance here, 10 or 11 goals that Oxygen have scored, 9 have been scored by the combination of Astral and Farah. And that's actually great for a player like Astral, who at times he's faced a lot of criticism. Why? I have absolutely no idea. As Arju makes the save here,
I feel like he
has been a monster.
Yeah, he is, and he can be. I feel like he's one of those players that I don't know him well enough as a person to truly say, but I feel like he's somebody that can get into his own head. He's either really hot-handed or extremely cold. He doesn't really land in that middle space. He's either doing it all or doing nothing at all.
Metane over to Arju as the clock is ticking now on Galaxy Racer. After they dominated the first game of this series, they have been in for the fight of their lives against Oxygen. Arju looking for Ixo. Ixo got a piece of Chaussette, but could not get a shot on. So Metane will have to play this all the way at the back and slow things down as he tries to get them past Oxygen again. Ixo had to pump the brakes there. He's burning a lot of boost to get to where he got. At least got this ball centered, but Chaussette's right there.
Chaussette now against Arju, not able to beat him out. Astral with a nice read, though, as he comes out, picks that one up off the backboard. Into Metane. Metane looking for the shot. Farah denies it.
Astral, oh boy, he didn't have any boost to work with. That was just flailing around desperately. Here goes Ixo. Got the flip reset, over one and in!
Ixo takes it down, puts it in. Right over the top of the defense. Last moment here. Does a little bit of a shift. Catches that flip reset. Gets Farah off guard. Throws it over him. Takes it down. Ties it up. Game 5, 1-1.
5 goals for Ixo in this series. Not to be outdone by Mr. Ernst. Here goes Arju. Out of the corner for himself. No, but it's still loose in front as Chaussette had to get there. Didn't go out around the corner because it actually bounced off Farah. Arju's still in the play, and Astral had to get up in a hurry to meet him.
Bit of a dangerous position there for Ixo where he was facing the wrong way. He does end up getting the touch and bringing it back himself. Metane looking to get stuff done. Can't get the flip reset. Oh, Farah knocked out of the net, but Chaussette able to react and cover the hole. Not that one, though.
Okay,
not that one.
Sure. Why not? Just keep adding to the tally, Ixo. He's got 18 or 19 goals today. I think that leads just about everybody. Boy, he has been a house as well. 6 goals in this series, and that one may be the one that puts them in the playoffs, so they've still got to defend for another 2 minutes.
Yeah, Ixo's one of those guys that I love watching when their play style's working out and they can utilize him. He's so fun. He's always there. He's always hitting top corners. He loves sitting downfield and looking for those cherry pick opportunities. Just the redirects, just hit them. Nice, clean, find the hole, shots on target. Ton of fun to watch, and he has been a highlight reel throughout the day.
Farah, tough angle, couldn't get the ball cleanly to the middle, and Chausette's shot is blocked away as well. He did get a piece of Ixo trying to get through, but Ixo, with a great recovery, still cleared the center line. Arju's shot is going to be saved by Chausette, and he could not hang on the back for it. This is trouble, and he still kept it out. Oh, you had 90% of the net to shoot at, and he put it right on Chausette.
Man, and that was a big play, too, by Arju to kind of open up that shot. He put that first one. I don't know that he intended for it to go in, but the way that he shot it was to shoot it high, give it a little bit of arc, make them have to come for it. Ixo gonna finish this one off. I'll stop talking about the other one. Matane to Ixo. Of course it's Ixo. He doesn't have enough goals. He never has enough. Greedy man.
Yeah, Chausette didn't have any boost. I don't know if he saw Ixo coming. It didn't matter. He couldn't get up to meet him anyways. 3-1, less than a minute to go. Oxygen could get one off the kickoff here, but Astral didn't get the flick he wanted. That's going to be costly. Boy, if they got one off the kickoff, would have helped them out immensely. This drops down for Farah. They've got to get bodies forward here. Chausette and Astral both go for the same ball. Rather, it was Chausette and Farah. That's Astral on the side. Trying to hit, perhaps Chausette. No, he peels off. Just a little indecisiveness there, and Oxygen refusing to commit. They're down 20 seconds to go, and Astral still having to play defense. Not where Oxygen wants to be. They try to chase the game here, needing these couple of goals to at least get back to overtime. Instead, it is going to be the efforts of Ixo and Galaxy Racer that are going to move their way into the playoffs. When this ball touches down, they don't even get one more for the road. Does not matter. Galaxy Racer fends off Oxygen and are playoff bound tomorrow.
Oxygen. On the other side of that, though, they will be going to round number 5. Not out yet from the playoffs. They are into the majors. They still need to battle, though, to qualify into tomorrow. See if they can pull it off in Game 5. It's going to be pretty dependent. I'm thinking on what matchup they pull. Not sure who's going into this round 5 yet. See if we can
there are. I mean, at this point, you flip a coin in the European region, right? I mean, we've seen so many teams lose to teams that we thought had no chance even contending with them. So at this point, who knows? What we do know is that Galaxy Racer joins Top Blokes, Team BDS, and Renault Vitality as the 4 playoff teams we've confirmed so far. Still got one more to put in, I believe, going on over on the mainstream at the moment.
Tied
Looks
2-2.
like Guild and Barca. They're in Game 5, of course. Everything goes to Game 5 here in the later stages. So we're going to step away here and take a medium-sized break as we wait for that to wrap up. But we want to know your thoughts. Let us know who you think is going through out of the remaining teams that'll be sitting at 2-2. Who's going on to Championship Sunday? Tweet us at RL Esports. Use the hashtag RLCS. Get that nice little X in there as well. We will see you on the other side when we bring it back to the desk for round 5.